Ancient knowledge only taught to the chosen ones. A journey into hidden wisdom. Throughout the history of human civilization, there have been whispers of ancient knowledge, esoteric teachings, and mystical wisdom that were not meant for the ordinary. These secrets, passed down through the ages, were reserved for a select few, those who were considered the chosen ones. These individuals, often deemed worthy through spiritual initiation, divine selection, or rigorous training, were entrusted with insights that transcended the ordinary understanding of reality, time, and existence itself. The mystery of the chosen ones. The notion of the chosen ones has existed across many ancient cultures and spiritual traditions. From the Egyptian priests who guarded the sacred teachings of the pyramids, to the Vedic seers in India who transmitted the profound hymns of the Rig Veda, to the mystics of the Kabbalistic tradition, this knowledge was hidden in plain sight, carefully guarded by its gatekeepers. The criteria for being selected to receive this knowledge often depended on one's spiritual purity, moral integrity, and readiness to understand profound truths about the universe and the human soul. Many ancient texts and teachings speak of initiates being tested through a series of trials or periods of preparation. For example, in ancient Egypt, initiates of the mystery schools underwent intense spiritual training within the sacred temples. These schools were known for their secrecy, and only those who demonstrated a deep understanding of cosmic principles were allowed to enter the higher levels of knowledge. Similarly, in other traditions like the Gnostics or Druids, initiates had to prove their worth before gaining access to deeper spiritual wisdom. The nature of ancient knowledge. The knowledge that was passed down to the chosen ones was not merely theoretical or philosophical, it was experiential and transformative. These teachings touched upon the very fabric of existence, often covering topics that modern science has only begun to explore. Some of the key themes of this ancient knowledge include: 1. The nature of the cosmos. At the heart of ancient teachings lies a deep understanding of the cosmos and the interconnectedness of all things. From the movements of the stars to the forces that govern life on Earth, ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, Sumerians, and Mayans possessed an intricate knowledge of celestial mechanics. This wasn't merely for creating calendars or predicting seasons. It was believed that the stars and planets were connected to human destiny and spiritual evolution. The chosen ones were taught to read the heavens as a mirror of the soul, recognizing the macrocosm reflected in the microcosm. 2. Sacred geometry and universal laws. The architecture of ancient temples, pyramids, and monuments reveals a deep understanding of sacred geometry, which was considered the language of the universe. The chosen ones learned that everything in existence, from the smallest atom to the grandest galaxy, followed universal laws and patterns. Through symbols like the flower of life, the golden ratio, and the Fibonacci sequence, they were able to access knowledge about the creation, structure, and evolution of the universe. Understanding these patterns allowed them to align themselves with the divine order. 3. The power of sound and vibration. Ancient cultures believed in the profound power of sound and vibration. In Vedic traditions, the chanting of mantras like Om was considered a way to align oneself with the vibration of the cosmos. Similarly, the Egyptians used sacred chants and the resonance of certain frequencies to initiate spiritual transformations. This knowledge extended beyond mere spirituality. The chosen ones were taught how specific sounds could affect physical matter, emotions, and even consciousness itself. This is the essence of what we now call vibrational medicine or sound healing. Number 4. Alchemy and transmutation. Alchemy is often misunderstood as merely the pursuit of turning lead into gold, but for the chosen ones, alchemy was far more than a material science. It was a spiritual path, symbolizing the transmutation of the soul from its base state to a state of spiritual purity. The process of alchemy was deeply tied to inner transformation, teaching initiates how to cleanse the self of impurities, both physical and spiritual, to achieve enlightenment. Alchemists also held knowledge about the hidden properties of plants, metals, and elements, using this wisdom for healing and spiritual rituals. Number 5. The hidden power of the mind and spirit. Central to the teachings of the chosen ones was the understanding that the mind and spirit held incredible power. Ancient knowledge taught that human beings were not merely physical creatures, but spiritual beings with vast untapped potential. Through meditation, visualization, and other mystical practices, the chosen ones learned to control their thoughts, manifest reality, and access higher states of consciousness. This knowledge was often guarded because it had the potential to alter reality itself. In many ancient traditions, the ability to perform miracles, heal, or even communicate with divine entities was said to come from mastering the mind and spirit, guardians of the sacred knowledge. To preserve the sanctity and purity of these teachings, those entrusted with this knowledge formed tight-knit circles, often referred to as secret societies, mystery schools, or spiritual orders. From the Essenes and early Christian mystics to the Hermetic and Rosicrucian orders of the Middle Ages, these groups became the guardians of ancient wisdom. They believed that knowledge, when given prematurely to the unprepared, could be dangerous. This is why the chosen ones were often bound by oaths of secrecy. They understood that the misuse of this power could lead to imbalance and destruction. Knowledge, after all, was a double-edged sword. When wielded with wisdom and compassion, it had the potential to heal and elevate humanity. But when used for selfish or nefarious purposes, it could wreak havoc. Modern echoes of ancient knowledge. Even though much of this ancient knowledge has been lost or obscured over time, its echoes remain in modern spiritual practices, esoteric teachings, and alternative sciences. Today, many people are seeking to reconnect with these ancient teachings, recognizing that modern materialism and technological advances, while impressive, have not provided answers to the deeper questions of life and existence. Some believe that the time has come for this knowledge to resurface, as humanity stands on the brink of a new spiritual awakening. Modern spiritual movements, meditation practices, and healing modalities draw inspiration from the wisdom that was once reserved for the chosen ones. Concepts such as the law of attraction, quantum consciousness, and holistic healing are all rooted in ancient principles. People are realizing that the path to true knowledge lies not in external discovery, but in inner exploration and spiritual growth. Conclusion. The call to awaken. The ancient knowledge, once taught only to the chosen ones, is not something distant and unattainable. In truth, each person has the potential to become a chosen one by embarking on a journey of self-discovery, spiritual discipline, and conscious awakening. The keys to this knowledge lie not in hidden temples or secret manuscripts, but within the human soul itself. The ancient wisdom that was once concealed is waiting to be rediscovered by those who are ready, by those who seek with a sincere heart. Perhaps, in our modern world, the true chosen ones are those who are willing to rise above the noise, look beyond the distractions of everyday life, and listen to the whispers of the soul, the echoes of an ancient wisdom that has always been there, waiting to be heard. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, comments, and share to all. Give your feedback in the video comments. Thank you.